Right, on this session we're going to go through preparing the AV. There's lots of different AVs out in the market. AV stands for artificial vagina. This is one's called an INRA AV. It's really used a lot in France. It's a rigid AV. There's another one called the Hanover model that's used in Germany. There's another one called Colorado that use out in the States. But I think the Missouri AV is the one we're using is the most widespread, the most favoured for most people around the world. This comes in three sizes. You can have the small size for the small boys. This is really used for the little Welsh cobs, the little ponies. This is for the big boys. This is for really the Shires and Clydesdales, for most of those breeds as well. But this is the main size, the medium size, and this really fits 95% of stallions if you're looking for an AV and not too sure what to get. It's the medium one that most people have. One of the things you want to try and do is actually filter the semen out as it actually ejaculates, and the way that you can do this is actually use one of these milk filters. The stallion ejaculates in three main fractions: the pre-ejaculatory fluid, the sperm-rich fraction, and the gel. So the way we do with this, we literally just put a filter in the top of this baby's bottle, put an elastic band around it, and once Nick can use his hand, and then sometimes it takes a bit of hand, we literally just pop it in the end of the AV, and that's ready to go. Okay, thanks Nick. Put a leather case on, we put the washers on, and then it's ready to fill with that one. The other way is using a plastic liner in here. If you've got more than one stallion and only one AV, you must really use plastic liners to stop cross-contamination from stallion to stallion. And they're fairly straightforward to use these. We literally just poke it in the end here, these liners. Pull it through. And then we fold it over the end. It's always best to just put a bit of tape over this. That just stops the liner from going in on itself. Make sure there's no twists or anything in there so the semen can come out, and then it's basically ready to fill up. I'm going to cover the filling the AV on the next session. Thank you.